Hey, this is Elaine with Sweet Stampin', and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this really fun pull interactive card with the Lighter Than Air suite. All right, here is my double pull card using the Lighter Than Air suite. You pull on the ribbon and you get two pieces, two panels that pull up at the same time. So really fun. You can write a little message here, or you can use the back to write your message. So the Lighter Than Air suite includes these fun rainbow dots, the Lighter Than Air DSP, this pack of twine, and of course our hot air balloon bundle with different elements that you can use to stamp and build your own differently colored balloons, plus of course some extra dies to decorate those balloons. So this double pull card simply starts with an 11 by 4 1/4 piece of fresh freesia scored at 5 1/2, and it's going to be folded this way. So it's going to be kind of upside down, but this is what is going to create our little pocket for our panels to slide in. So we've got one in here, and then we'll have one behind the hot air balloon. But first, we're going to add some of the Lighter Than Air Designer Series paper. Super pretty and super cute. Now we're going to do a couple of measurements. I just want the middle right here so I know where to punch. So that's at 2 1/8. And then here, I just want to put my ruler along with this, and then I'm just going to draw a line just very lightly all the way down. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and on the bottom. And this is going to help me when I'm cutting out my tracks, and I'll show you that. So now, since we're doing the Lighter Than Air suite, of course we have to incorporate and include the cloud punch, but not in the typical way that you think we would use it. We're not going to use it for a cloud. We're going to use it as our little handle for our pull. So I'm going to insert this top part of the cloud right here, and I'm going to line that up with the middle and make sure that that's the only piece. And then when I punch that out, I have my little tab. This one I did too large, but I've got a little pull tab so that I can pull and I can see the ribbon. Now I'm going to use this die from the sending dies to cut out two tracks. So I'm going to do one right here and one right here, and I'm just doing it out of the front piece, so like this. Okay, so now I've used this die from the sending dies to cut out two parallel tracks, and this is what is going to connect these two panels together. So underneath this piece right here are these two tracks. So now I have a piece of 3 by 3 1/2 fresh freesia, and then some of the Designer Series paper, 2 7/8 by 3 3/8. So now I have my two panel pieces. The fresh freesia piece here is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4, and then this white piece is 3 3/8 by 4 5/8, and then the small panel right here is 2 by 2 3/4, and then this white piece is 1 7/8, and it's not quite 2 5/8, but you're not going to see the bottom, so you can actually cut the white part shorter, so that you're not wasting as much paper. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment "Hang in there." I love this sentiment. And then just a note to lift you up. And to embellish this piece a little bit more, I'm going to use this little balloon here from the Beautiful Balloons stamp set. I thought it would be fun to add a little balloon. And And then I have cut some of the clouds from the dies out of the Subtles pack of designer series paper. I used this piece right here in Pool Party because I wanted the hearts and I wanted the dashes. So now I'm just going to add a little slit to this piece, but again, I just want to measure to make sure I'm getting it in the middle. So like we said, this is 3.5, so about 1 3/4 here is going to be the center. And so there's a little slit for our ribbon there, and I'm going to be using the free Pool Party ribbon that you can get when you place a $50 order. You can choose this ribbon as your free gift for the rest of February. And I did just a really basic knot, so I just bring some through, and I love the crinkly texture of the ribbon. Okay, so now we've got all of our elements. So we are going to place this inside here, and we are going to line up the top with this top and just make sure everything is nice and centered right here. And then we're gonna add mini dimensionals. They'll slide really well in here. And we're going to place these. So I just wanna see when I slide this up. Now I'm just going to put some mini dimensionals to help the slider, and then I can position the little piece so that it is just beneath the clouds. So I'm going to move it up here, and then that will help pull both of them at the same time. Okay, so now this is where I want it to be. So you just have to play around with it and figure out where you want it to be first. Then this piece is going to cover up that piece. And so we're going to need to use some of the foam adhesive strips on either side here. So we'll place that right in the middle there, and we'll test it once again. All right, now that we've tested it, we can seal up the card, and we're just going to use some tear and tape and just get it right next to the edge. All right, then we folded it to seal it up, and there we go. So now all we need to do is decorate the front. So to decorate the front, I'm gonna start by stamping our hot air balloon, first in Pool Party for the large piece. Then I'm gonna do the outer design in Fresh Freesia and the inner in Bubble Bath. We're gonna use this large die to cut this out. And here we have our cutout balloon. To add a little bit more decoration, I cut this out of the dies with the adhesive backing. And so I'm just gonna slowly peel that off to try to get all of those little pieces with the backing. And add that fun little decoration on. I've already stamped and cut out the little basket for the hot air balloon and some clouds to put around. And the final final touch is to add some of these rainbow dots. And I love these because they come in so many colors. So I'm gonna actually do this one because this one is pool party. And then we'll get the little pool party one up here. And then I'm gonna also do some bubble bath. So I'm gonna put a bubble bath one here and one up here. And then my last color, I think will be Fresh Freesia. And I'll just take the little one and put it over here because I wanna have 5. And that is my double pull card using the Lighter Than Air suite. Get my Lighter Than Air card kit for free when you place a $35 order using my current host code. Just email me and let me know that you would like this kit and I will send it to you. Just place your order by February 23rd, which is a Friday, and email me and let me know that you would like this kit and I will send it right out to you.